Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I finally got my new driver head, and it's nothing but the Sim 2 driver. So I got a great deal on it. Sim 2, look at the cover, it's basically brand new. The guy only used it a few times and I grabbed this for just $200. It looks like it's just been used a little bit here, but there's no scuffs in here, so I gotta be careful not to scuff it here. And look at the bottom right here. It seems it looks intact, guys. So that was just a great value. It's a 10.5 loft. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna compare my new driver. Before I hit it, I'm gonna hit some with my M6, which is the driver that it kind of got cracked. So I've been playing with it for like 3-4 months now. So the shaft is going to be the same, so I think this shaft is great. I've done a few reviews on it, so make sure to check that out. And it's a stiff shaft, it's 64 grams. So what I'm going to do, just to do a full comparison, I'm going to hit a few shots with the M6. It's going to be a little different because the loft on the M6 is 9 and the loft on the M2 is 10.5. So I think that might actually help me, the 10.5, we'll see, because with this shaft right here, it's a little stiff towards the tip. It's a torque of just 3.5, and a lot of times with this one I kind of the ball flight is very low, so hopefully with the Sim it's gonna help me get the ball airborne a little more, and hopefully I can get more distance, so we'll see. Okay, so I got my old M6. Before I try my new Sim 2, I'm gonna hit 5 shots with this one. I'm gonna use the same shaft because this is a pretty good shaft, so I'm just gonna see if I get more distance with the Sim 2. So alright, let's see. Launch angle 11, got a pretty good distance, 229 carry, and pretty good roll. So this right here, I think is the shaft. We're gonna be looking at the ball speed right here. So pretty decent ball speed on this one. Gonna take a few more shots. Okay, this was a little left, kind of messed up in here, but I'll leave it there. I'm just looking at the ball speed right here. So sometimes when the loft is too low, I'm faced with these shots right here. So all right, a little bit to the right, to the left, low launch again, pretty good ball speed, decent carry, and a lot of roll on here. So, and that's what I'm saying, I have a 9 degrees, so maybe if with the 10.5, maybe I get a little higher trajectory, which might help my distance. All right, this one faded a little bit, which is more like my normal shot right here. So a little fade, 227 carry, low launch, 143 ball speed. All right, this was a miss hit, just a little bit to the left, ball speed, club speed, and this was a little bit of a miss hit. Okay, so normally I hit it probably better than this. I normally hit a little fade. I would say my ball speed maxes out like a 144. Sometimes if I had like a super shot, like 146 ball speed. Carry, I can do like maybe 230, at the most 239, 240 max carry distance, and it has good roll, and I think it's due to the shaft. So now I'm gonna try the same. I'm hoping that the 10.5 loft will help me get the ball a little higher and be a little more forgiving, hopefully. Okay, so I got the Sim 2 now. I got the standard loft, so it's 10.5. Gonna hit a few shots and see what happens. Okay, it was decent. I would say 140 ball speed, 222 carry, and the launch angle went a little higher, so a little better. I would say the trajectory a little higher. This was hit a little better, a little lower here. Let's look at the distance, 228 carry, 145. So that one went a little higher and a little more control, I would say. So a little higher launch angle. All right, this was low. It felt a little low launch, 144 ball speed, 229, and little low spin. So this one went a little lower, but I feel like it was a little more control. This trade right here are with the Sim 2, and the other ones are with the M6. All right, it's okay. It wasn't the greatest. Nice little fade there. Good ball speed. Decent carry distance. I haven't been hitting it excellent, but I would say it's pretty controllable. All right. Let's see this one right here. 144 ball speed, 100 miles an hour, 225. So I'm still keeping it low, but I would say that's my swing. But the main thing is I think the dispersion is pretty good, I would say. A little better than the other one. And one thing to notice is I did not go lower than 140 miles an hour on ball speed. Okay, so let's look at the numbers here. The M6 and the Sim2 driver. Club speed was actually about the same. Ball speed, actually, there was more with the M6. But a lot of times what you gotta realize is that, this is a new driver that I'm just testing it out. So it's gonna take some time to really get used to it. Launch angle though is a little higher on the Sim2 driver. Carry distance, there was a few shots here that I pulled to the left. And this is something that I always struggle with the 9.9 degree driver. So I think I can safely say that the M2 is more forgiving. I hit every single shot just the same. It was basically the same. So it was very, very forgiving. And I think it gave me a little more roll, I would say. So if you look at the total distance, there was a little more roll with the Sim2 driver, and I think that's due to the side spin more than the actual spin. So these are just some numbers to look at. Obviously, it's going to take me some time to get used to it, and I think if I see these numbers and compare it maybe in a week's time, I will probably see an increase in ball speed. All right, so it's been a couple of days now. I've been testing out my new Sim2. I'm really happy with it. More than anything, I'm happy that I don't have to worry about my M6 cracking mid-round. That was my worst fear. That's why I always carry with me an old pin driver. So it's going to take me some time to get used to it. It's definitely much more forgiving than the M6, especially my misses. That when I miss really bad, I tend to hook the ball. With this one, if I hook it, it's just a pull. So I'm really happy about that. I think my M6 cost me a lot of rounds in hooking the ball, especially one of my best rounds when I was like 1 over a hole 15, and then I just hit out of bounds on the following 2 holes. I just pulled it left twice, and I think if I would have had a 10.5 degree driver, maybe that would have been the case, because I barely went out of bounds. And so I think you can play a 9 degree driver, but you have to be careful how you play it and where you're missing the ball. For me, I think this 10.5 is working pretty good. I still have to get used to it. I think it's going to take a couple weeks. Anytime you get new equipment, guys, it takes a few weeks to get used to it. I think give it a chance. I'm happy that ball speed is starting to increase a little. I haven't swung the club to the fullest, because I still have to feel the angles on the face. They feel just slightly different. So as soon as I get more comfortable, I think I feel like I can give it a little more. So if you get a chance, guys, you can buy secondhand equipment. I paid just $200 for this one, and it's basically brand new. I think if you're check out deals online for secondhand equipment on eBay or any other site, I think it's worth it, because you save a lot of money, and plus you just grab secondhand equipment from people who maybe weren't fortunate enough or it didn't work out for them. I don't think there's a need to buy new equipment. I think it's unnecessary. This right here, the Sim2, is only 2 versions before the Stealth 2, so I'm really happy about that. I don't think it was worth paying an extra $400 for the new Stealth 2. This right here, I only paid $200, and I already had the shaft, so it was working out pretty good for me. If you get a chance, guys, make sure to always look out for the for deals online. Just make sure to look at the history of the club. Make sure to look out, what the pictures as well, and then you can make an offer, or you can grab for a good deal. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.